Hey everybody. So happy day 6 of Graceful and Grateful. Again, I just hope you're enjoying this time of getting into a practice of gratitude and yoga. Um, so today's gratitude prompt was just all about smiling. So thinking about who or what makes you smile. It's just the benefits of smiling. Smiling can produce endorphins, which are kind of the feel good. Is it a hormone or neurotransmitter? Anyway, so they're good, the good feel good things that we have in our body that make us just feel good, and it's just a stress releaser. So smiling and see what that does for you. So I encourage you today throughout practice just to smile while you're here on your mat, moving this incredible body that you've been gifted, and just maybe have that person in your mind or thing or place even that just makes you smile, and do that off of your mat day in and day out, just smiling, and sometimes smiling even when you don't feel like it, and see what that does for you. It's hard. All right, so with that said, let's just get started. Today our practice is really going to focus on shoulders and back strengthening. I don't know about you, but I tend to do this myself. And the worst fear I have is as I get older, just getting that hump right on the back. I don't want that. And so thinking about opening up through the shoulders. So this means really stretching the chest too, but stretching shoulders, but strengthening the back as well. So just whenever you can think about it, get those shoulder blades together, shoulders back and down, right? We don't want to be like this. So, and it helps to breathe, and it's just better posture is better for so many things. So practicing better posture today. All right, so as we roll out your mat and come to your mat, just find a very comfortable seated position, and just easing into your yoga breath. Inhale, belly rises. And just that slow exhale out. Continue to breathe here. Working on relaxing through your muscles, especially the face, between your eyebrows. Just melting down here, just letting go, releasing tension as you exhale. You can keep your eyes closed, but let's add some shoulder rolls. We're going to roll to the back. I want you to be intentional about this. Think about inhale, shoulders to your ears. Exhale, draw them back. So feel your shoulder blades come together and drop. Inhale, you gotta roll them forward and up. Exhale, back and down. We'll do 2 more. Inhale, up. Exhale, back and down. And then last one. With the shoulders back and down where they really should be all the time. Let's take a nice big inhale, reach up to the sky. And exhale, release. Just matching this movement with your breath. Inhale, lift, keep the gaze up. And exhale, release. One more time. Inhale, lift. And exhale, release. Keep your right hand planted. Let's inhale up that left arm and over towards your right. Shoulder back. And shoulder down. And release. Other side. Inhale, right arm. Exhale it over. One more breath. And then inhale. Let's just take an easy twist to your right. You can just look straight out to your right or take a little deeper depending on how warmed up you are. And look over your right shoulder. Every inhale, lengthen. Pull your belly button in. Exhale, twist. One more time. Inhale back. Exhale, twist left. And release. All right, we're going to take eagle arms. Before I go on though, I was going to tell you we are going to use a yoga strap today, and I should have done that at the beginning. So hit pause if you need to and go grab that if you don't have it handy. But coming back, we're going to take eagle in a seated position. So right arm's going to come under our left. Bend your elbows palm to palm. I'm just going to sit this way and lift your elbows in line with your shoulders. And then maybe see what happens if you take your hands slightly away from your forehead. And the stretch in your upper back, behind your shoulders. Okay, let's open up to cactus arms, shoulder blades together. Inhale, lift your chest. And seated cat. Exhale, round back. Let's inhale, open up. Exhale, round. One more time. And exhale. We're going to take eagle on the other side. So left arm comes under, palm to palm, shoulders or elbows in line with your shoulders, hands away from your forehead. Steady breath. Okay, release. This time sending your hands back behind you. And we're going to bend our knees. Feet are grounded. So from here, lift your bum up, tuck your pelvis, and send your bum down towards your heels as far as you can go. From here, draw your shoulder blades together. It's almost as if your elbows are going to come and touch. And see what kind of stretch you get here in your upper back. Maybe tuck your chin. One more. And release. We're going to grab the strap here. If you don't have a strap, a belt would work. And maybe you can do bind and your fingers can touch. Mine cannot. So I'm going to use the strap. So I'm going to start with my left elbow in the air. And then I'm going to take my right hand and I'm going to hold on to the strap. So I'm just going to get my back to you so you can see what I'm doing here. And I'm going to walk my hands as if they would touch. One elbow is down, my left elbow is straight up. And holding here. I have not done this stretch in a very long time, so I definitely need this. One more. And release. This elbow that's pointing down, you're really going to feel that. So maybe shake your arm out. And let's take the strap now, just right out in front, and bring it up. And can you bring it back behind you? Inhale it up. And back down. Two more times. You can bring your hands out as wide as you need here, keeping those arms straight. Exhale it down. Inhale it up. Exhale it down. One more time through. And release. All right, we're just going to take this on the other side now. So my right elbow is going to come up. And my left elbow is down. Working on getting those Hands as close as I can. And you might find one side is a little bit more doable than the other. That's fine. Go with it and just breathe. Again, don't force this. You never want to force anything, right? And smile. Breathe. Two more. Inhaling fully. And exhale. Last one. And release. All right, let's make our way into tabletop. And the knees. And from here, we'll take a few hip circles in one direction. And then a few in the other direction. And from here, we're going to lower down. So if you want to do this from a plank or modified plank and going through with me or joining me and taking chaturanga, if not, you can just come down however you need to, but shoulders are going to come back and down. I like my fingertips out at angles. And then you're going to begin to bend your elbows so your arms hug your body, elbows point to the back of the room, belly button pulls in, belly, chest down. Nice straight long line. All right, keeping your hands right where they are, kind of cobra hands right at your below your chest, upper rib area. You could even go lower ribs if you wanted. Shoulders again back and down in cobra. So think about lifting your chest up, using your lower back, not so much your hands. Inhale, release. And 2. 3. 4. 5. We're going to move right into Superman. So straighten out your arms. We're going to add our legs. Inhale, shoulders back and down. Lift your chest and quads. Press your hips into the ground. Exhale, release. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. We're going to add a little strength to this. So follow me. We're going to inhale, lift Superman. Exhale, elbows in. Inhale, reach. Stay in Superman. Exhale, squeeze those shoulder blades. Draw your elbows in. 3, 4, and 5. Stay here. Extend your arms back. Locust for 5. Good. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Relax. Rest on your favorite cheek. Wiggle out your hips. Maybe rest on your other cheek and windshield wiper your feet. And release. Pressing up and back for child's pose. Big toes together, knees out wide. Arms reach. So we're making this very active. Forehead grounds down. Inhale out, come all the way up. Thread the needle, left arm. Inhale from tabletop. Exhale your left arm through. Keeping your elbow bent, press your right hand down to the ground. Empty out, come all the way back up. Inhale, right arm up to the sky and thread it through. And yeah, we're going to come back to our seated position. Actually, let's do this. Let's come onto your knees. Let's get one camel in. So come all the way up. I'm going to be slightly headless for a moment. Knees right underneath your hips. Hands to your lower back. And you're just going to kind of get your hips past your knees. So pressing your hips forward, sending your chest to the sky. Draw your shoulder blades in. Gaze up if it's comfortable. And hold. And one more. And release. If you can, tuck your toes, sit back onto your heels, and breathe. You can skip this part and just come into a cross-legged position, or you could sit on your block between your heels, or you can stay up on your knees with your toes bent. Let's just take another breath or two. And release. Just shaking out your feet, waking them back up. If you can do this counter twist, great. Now flat feet sitting up on your heels, and you're just going to walk your hands back. Maybe this is where you can stay, but if you can adjust your weight and really bring it to the tops of your feet to lift your knees up, go for it. And release. Let's make your way onto your back. We're going to take waterfall. So grabbing a block, if you've got the bolster, you could use that. You could use a very firm pillow as well. So just placing it at your lower back, the sacrum. Arms can come out at T. Just close your eyes here. Breathe. Release as you exhale to remove the block. We are going to take one more pose here before we bring our practice to an end, and we're going to take fish pose. So for fish, you can use your bolster if you've got it, or that firm pillow or a rolled up yoga mat, and you can come down along this way onto your bolster, opening up your chest here. You can do it this way. I think it's just a little bit more intense, and so it comes right underneath your shoulder blades. And if it's not good for you to have, your chin up in the air back at the crown of your head, you can use the block to support you. That's one version. Or very intense, if you're good with it, you've done this before, it's in your practice, the yoga block can come between your shoulder blades, flat, or even more intense on its long edge. If you had your other yoga block, if you had another one, again, it can support your head. If your neck is okay, and then you can come to the crown of your head. And we're just going to stay here for a few breaths. Legs can come out wide. You can, come into cobbler if you want to. Wonderful, and then empty it out. Carefully removing the block or bolster, just coming to your back, draw your knees in, and let your knees fall right. Knees back to center. Drop on the left, look right. And come out of that. And this is where you can hit pause and come into final resting if you want to for a minute or two or, several breaths, just taking up lots of space. Otherwise, with me, you can continue on, and we're just going to press ourselves up, ending our practice back in our seated position. Taking a big inhale, reach up for the sky. And exhale into prayer. Arms pressed to our chest. You can close your eyes or gaze down or do both. Getting connected to your breath and to your heartbeat. And acknowledging yourself for showing up this morning or afternoon, evening, whatever. Rolling out your mat and coming and taking just 20 minutes to take care of you. So now you can go off and take care of those you need to in just a stronger, healthier way. Take one more full inhale. Exhale it out. From my heart to yours. Great job. Thank you, ladies. Don't forget just to keep smiling today and tomorrow and the next day, even when you don't want to. Just smile and see what that does. Have a wonderful day, and I will see you back here tomorrow. Bye.